Dollar-yen is pushing to fresh highs, Middle East tensions are shifting fast, and gold is in focus as the geopolitical landscape redraws itself overnight. Coming up on ForexBullion's morning brief, a full read across Forex, equities, and metals, including the euro, the pound, the Aussie, and gold. There are no major scheduled data releases sitting on today's calendar, which means price action and structure take center stage. The symbol-by-symbol analysis is all ahead. Stay with us. Commodity markets saw sharp moves overnight as the United States and Iran agreed to pause hostilities, sending oil prices tumbling more than 5%, while gold found a lift from a softer dollar and the easing of immediate conflict risk. Singapore's central bank surprised markets with a tightening of monetary policy, citing renewed inflationary pressure from elevated energy costs, while Japan's June services producer price index came in at 3.2% against a prior reading of 3.3%. The Australian dollar hovered right at the 70-cent mark as traders assessed the regional policy backdrop. With no major economic events on the calendar today, the session is set to be driven by evolving geopolitical developments and weekend positioning adjustments. Dollar-yen has been carving out a strong bullish structure, with price action consistently printing higher lows and the trend firmly pointed toward higher levels. The momentum behind this move suggests the path of least resistance continues to favor an extension higher, as long as that underlying structure remains intact. Aussie franc is trending strongly to the upside, with the overall structure leaning bullish and recent sessions reinforcing that directional bias toward higher levels. The market looks more inclined to continue building on this momentum, with the trend offering little reason to expect the current trajectory to reverse near term. Canadian franc shares a very similar picture to its antipodian counterpart, with a strong bullish trend underpinning price action and the market consistently favoring higher ground. The current structure points toward a continued grind higher, and any pullbacks within that structure look more like continuation setups than reversals. The German 40 has been exhibiting strong bullish momentum, with price action holding above key structural levels and the trend continuing to point toward higher territory. The index looks primed to push further toward higher levels as that trend structure stays intact, with the broader backdrop offering support for the upside case. Pound dollar is trending in a bearish direction, with the overall structure pointing toward lower levels and recent price action reinforcing that downside lean. The path of least resistance for the pair currently sits lower, and the trend would need a meaningful structural shift to change that outlook. Kiwi yen is trending bullishly, with the pair showing constructive price action and the overall structure leaning toward higher levels as momentum builds. The market looks more likely to extend the current move upward while that bullish structure continues to hold. Gold is printing a mild bearish trend on the technical structure, yet the probable path sits to the upside as the softer dollar environment and easing geopolitical risk premium provide a supportive backdrop for prices to work toward higher levels. The tension between the underlying trend and the short-term directional lean makes this one to watch closely as the session develops. Euro-dollar sits in a mild bearish technical trend, though the probable path points higher as the broader dollar narrative and positioning dynamics tilt in favor of an upside extension. Price action will be key in confirming whether the short-term push toward higher levels can overcome the existing structural lean. Aussie dollar is trading in a range-bound environment with the pair hovering around the 70-cent level, and the probable path currently favors a drift toward lower levels within that consolidation zone. Until the range breaks with conviction, the bias leans toward the lower end of the established band. That covers the full ForexBullion morning lineup for Monday the 27th of July. If this brief adds value to your trading day, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an edition. This is general market information for educational purposes only, not financial advice.